There are currently about 100,000, more than 100,000 people who've got asylum applications, half of whom are going to be rejected. You also got more than 50,000 who've got appeals that are currently going through, and probably a significant number will be rejected. So if you were to win the next election, you're going to have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands potentially of failed asylum seekers. Are you going to deport them? And are they in your figures? One final question is, what are the sanctions that you would use against a country that refused to take back its migrants?
Fine. Well, the answer is yes. The worry, of course, is that to ease government's difficulty, it just waves through an increasing number of people. It just says, look, all right, we'll give you refugee status, even though, as I said, 2 decades ago in more normal times, that would never have been contemplated. That is this government's get out to the backlog problem. I'd also mention, Charles, while we're here, if you look at those that have claimed asylum in the last year, the biggest single category comes from Pakistan. And they haven't come by boat. They've come with the excuse they're coming to visit relatives, then they overstay. And that racket, absolute racket, that's been going on for years has to end. The same applies to students who come here and then deliberately and willfully overstay. And one of the most remarkable things about those stats is under half of all people making these claims have come by boat. Overstaying is a massive problem, and neither of the last 2 governments, frankly, have done very much at all to deal with it. There are overstayers now being deported on a relatively small scale, but nobody is actually gripping this issue.